Hi guys, just smoking my new pipe. Um, it keeps going very well. Um, and I'm smoking Peterson's. I'm smoking Presbyterian mixture at the moment, which again is quite nice. It's smoking quite well in here. I sort of feel that this pipe's made for me. It's really odd because I've been sat, even when I haven't had it lit, like that this afternoon, just allowing it to sort of rest in my arm. It's just so tactile and seems to fit so nicely to the thumb. But that's just me. Um, it's been quite a good day today, um, in one way, in that I've watched a lot of videos, but in another way it's been quite difficult because Carolyn's been quite ill during the night, throwing up most of the time, and had a really rough night. And you might notice that the worry of it sort of made me lose my hair. Um, but, as usual, when I smoke, I start thinking, and sort of a lot of people have put stuff up about their childhood and some about their faith and all sorts of things. I guess when I'm sort of smoking alone, then those things come back. But when I'm smoking watching your videos, I'm amazed by the variety and the skills that you all have, and of the um, openness and friendliness of people on this community. And it's what makes it special. I mean, I go on about the brotherhood of the pipe or the fellowship of the pipe, um, but that's the romantic part of me. But I do think there's a lot of good things going on here. Um, we don't always have to agree with each other. We don't always have to like the subject. But as long as we can sort of keep our cool, then that's great. Um, sorry, I was thinking of something else then, of a video I saw of Beer Bird last Beer Bird Bear oh Beer Bear Bird, he was on about snuff, and I sort of thought that sounds nice cheap. So I asked my beloved wife, what did she think of me starting snuff? And she said, get lost. I think that's what it translated as. But I got the impression that, it would be unwise to start smoking snuff, to start taking snuff. I sort of find some of the ways we take tobacco sort of quite strange. I was thinking of snooze and snuff and chewing tobacco and pouch tobacco that you put in your jaw, and I wondered just how dangerous they were, especially the ones that you put inside your mouth. Um, so I don't think I'll try those. But the pipe really is for me. I just love the shapes of them, the designs of them, the care that's gone into them, and the skill that's gone into making them. Um, And, you know, I know we all have our favourite pipes and that. And it's really good to see what people like and how they're getting on with them. I also like the reviews on tobaccos that I have very little opportunity to get, or will probably never get. But it's nice to hear about different tobaccos in different parts of the world and about what you think of them. You know, there's sort of American aromatic blends and there's English aromatic blends. And I hadn't quite realised until this afternoon that they were so different, that the way they taste, the way they hold their taste through the smoking. And, you know, the other thing about pipe smoking, I think, is the number of people who do it around the world. You know, sort of you tend to think you're the only one when you're in a country like England, and you don't get to smoke with many people. I mean, I wondered about going into Newcastle to the Cuban Cigar Club. They have a smoking room that you can use. And, you know, I sort of thought of going there and seeing whether there are any pipe smokers in. And maybe see whether it's possible to start a group in this area that can meet and just smoke together. Now, for the first time, I'm going to have to relight it because I've been talking. I'm going to finish soon. I'm packing my pipes ever looser, which means that they don't last as long maybe, but they're certainly easier to smoke. And this one, I keep going on about it, but I just love it. As you can see, I've oiled it, which has brought out that lovely colour. I've just seen the dog get on the settee and off. But anyway, I thought I'd finish it as usual with a joke, and I told a joke in the last one about women who went to heaven, and today I want to talk about a bloke who died. He and his wife were killed in a car crash. It was really tragic. Both wiped out. And he got to heaven, and there was the men's section, you know, where the men go through, and the women's section was somewhere else. And Peter was sort of doing the accounting, and he looked up, and there were two lines, one line for henpecked husbands, which was full, and one line for non-henpecked husbands. And he looked, and poor Albert was in the non-henpecked husbands, so Peter came out and said, "Hello, you know, so nice to see you. You've come up." And he said, "Do you see the two lines?" And he said, yes, I saw that. And he said, "That one's for henpecked husbands." So he said, oh, yeah. And he said, "This one's for non-henpecked husbands." So the bloke said, "Oh, is it? You know, yes." And Peter said, "But, you know, you're the only man sort of in it." He said, "Are you sure you should be standing here?" And he said, "Well, that's where my wife told me to stand." And she said, "Don't move under any circumstances." So I thought I'd better stand here.